Hello there, this is Zeffy. I'm back home and I've had a hectic week. Today's been a terrible day. I can't begin to tell you how terrible it's been. Everything's gone wrong. And I've relaxed now. I've managed to pack away most of my stuff. I was hoping to reorganize my space a little bit. I haven't managed to do that. I basically packed everything back into its place. What I haven't done yet is a video on these tags, and these tags are little thank you notes for all the girls that sent me tags for my challenge. I apologize for being late, but I'm hoping to get these out to you tomorrow. So before I sent them out, I thought I'll just do a video. I did some live streaming while I was working on them, but I haven't really showed any of the finished products. So I like starting my tags with something behind them. So you'll see this tag is Tim Holtz tag. And let me see if I can see the packet. It's these here, the craft ones. So I stamped along this and I misted and used a bit of gesso and stuff, and I embossed the little dress form. This is the dress form. This set of stamps I picked up in South Africa. It's Chiswick and it's made in Japan. And you'll see I've used one of the little shoes as well, and I think in the one I also used a chandelier, if I'm not mistaken. I'll show you later. So what I did is I stamped the dress form with black Versamark ink, and then I embossed it with clear embossing powder. I was actually showing you that one here. Okay, and then that's twinkling H2Os. Oh, there's a chandelier. I don't know if you can pick it up in the background there. Some seam binding. This is a little flower from a Sizzix, a big Sizzix die. This one here. Flowers 3D. Okay. Which I just stamped on some craft paper I had, and used some gesso and some little charms that I made myself. Then this next tag, I used paper that I didn't have a misting box when I was on the island of Lesbos, so I just used an acrylic, art book with watercolor paper. And I was misting in the art book, so then I cut the watercolor paper and made a tag. So there was some yellow misting and pink. And at the back here you can see this is a bit of Tim Holtz washi tape, and that's a little bit of a lace die cut. This is a little key that Katerina had sent me in her rack. This here is just a rolled flower that I made out of a little piece of fabric. And the leaf is just a piece of green cardstock. You can see I've stamped the background with stamps that look like lace and tulle. I thought that was quite nice. Once again, a little dress form that's been embossed. And that's a rub-on, that little flower there is a rub-on. And then I embossed, no, I did not emboss, I use modeling paste and a mask to do the numbers. I don't know if you can see the numbers. I use this modeling paste. And then the third tag, I had bought an old magazine from 1960, and the paper is really nice. It's like almost quite shiny. So sorry, there we go. So what I did is I put some of the magazine paper on. Once again, this is paper out of my misting book, because it was a book that I had that I was misting in, and I glued it on with Claudia Helmet Multimedium. Then I cut Oh, I stamped the dress form on the paper that had the misting. You can see there's a bit of purple in there and so forth. So I stamped the dress form on that, and then I just punched out some flowers out of the same paper, and over here I cut a doily and I gave it a little doily corner. And then I've just embellished that with some washes. There's a little piece of paper here. This is the Finnabair paper. And on the back here is some washi tape that I made myself. This, I'm sure you all recognize, that's one of the Tim Holtz stamps. And what I did is I just stamped it on plain white tissue paper, and then on top of the tissue paper I took normal Scotch tape and I put it on top of the tissue paper, and then I just trimmed it. So that was the washi tape. And over here I just want to show you, the girls that watch me know that I usually burn the ends of my ribbon, and this is like a seam binding I bought from a local store here, and it ignited, so you can actually see it burnt here. But I left it. I quite liked the effect. I got the fright of my life, but I left it because it picked up the brown there, so I thought that was quite pretty. I haven't decided who's getting what. One or two I know, but not all of them. So that's that one. And then I have these two here. This little bodice was in my challenge kit prize that I had on. It's from Stamperia. The packet looks disgusting. I'm not the neatest of people. There, can you see? That's that. It writes corset, and then it's got the little corset on it. And I see there's an extra piece of acetate in here. There we go. It's actually Stamperie, not Stamperia. And the E at the end has like a little paw print on it. I'm trying to see where it's made. I can't, it's got a strange language. It might be Polish or something, I'm not sure. So what I did is I stamped it on pattern paper there, out of this collection, All About Me. It's Prima, the little floral, can you see? So I just stamped the dress forms on that. This I just embossed, did 3D embossing on there. I don't think you can pick that up, the little circles. That's the All About Me paper again. That's a little strip off a paper range. Here we have a little shoe from the stamp set that I showed you just now, which is stamped and embossed. And then this little label is also from the All About Me line. These here, can you see? I must show you what I really love. I want to make a card with this. I cut out a circle of this paper, and I really love the glasses underneath it, and I thought this will make such a lovely card. So that's what I can tell you about this. You can see here I made my own little flower, and that little butterfly is a rubber on, and then just a bit of stamping. I can't even remember. I must have colored this tag myself. Stamped a bit of embossed paper underneath. That's a lolly stick. That's a black die cut at the back there, and then just various flowers, a little safety pin, a little word that says creative, some stamping, and on top here it says charming. Very basic. Then this one I started on Ustream the one day. This is a bit more 3D. A bit different to the others. You can see I've put a filigree around there that I've gessoed, and then I use the Inca Gold. I think it's called Inca Gold, the Viva. Yeah, Inca Gold. I use the green Inca Gold from Viva. And this is a little die cut from Prima, and that's like a rub-on from Tim Holtz. And that's my phone, which I'm actually going to ignore. Some flowers. These were actually green satin flowers that I put gesso on, and then some lovely braid at the back there. And that's one of my flowers.